Le Mans. It's one of the greatest prestigious racing series of all time. I mean, every year in the world of racing also compete Le Mans, including the racing today. Like today's, it has WEC, which is a World Endurance Championship. It features LMP's hypercars, the LM GT3 today. But I gotta talk about the car from the before the LM stuff. Well, before the LM and GT3 came out about a couple of years ago, actually, before they were racing on the LM the GT cars. Okay, because in Gran Turismo we have GT car of they use on the Le Mans. Yeah, because in Gran Turismo 7 we have the old Porsche's racing car. So we're gonna talk about a road car and also a racing car of Porsches. I know people are gonna think, are you serious? You want to put it in the road and race car for Nilo GT3? Yeah, a bit, but I'm not sure that some people are gonna agree with it actually. Now, Porsche, you may notice about how they have a lot of DNA of the racing history. Well, we have the greatest car of all time, and one of them is the 911, and also the one hypercar as well. But I said one, yeah, it is actually. But in this game, we don't have the Le Mans hypercar, but we have a Le Mans prototype as well. Well, actually, I decided, you know what? Let's put two of them first, and then we're gonna do it in a Le Mans car, and then we're gonna do it in another car later. Because yesterday I did watch the 3 hour Le Mans, and that's pretty much as I have. Yeah, but I watched one of the footage from the on the Twitter. Well, some people watch it on the same week. It's same week as the G1 Lights Formula Drift Japan. What's the name? Oh yeah, Formula One and also Le Mans. It's four different races we have on the 4 different the 1 week. Yeah, pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. And sorry about my TV. I actually put it a lot. Oh, actually. So we have two cars. We're gonna talk about this one later because I really wanted to do it as well. We're gonna talk about a road version and also racing car version on this game as well. I know that there's no GT3 R yet in this game. I want to see that later on. Now, for started on this car, we gotta put it on the particular car first as well. This is a Porsche 911 GT3 RS 2016, and some people know it's one of the best Porsche 911 of all time, and also the best sounding engine, as you probably know. It is actually the essential about this 911 GT3 RS. It's a track-focused, road-going version of the racing car of the 911 GT3. I mean the GT3 R and also the racing version on originally Le Mans a couple of years ago, the RSR 911. Actually, not the RSR, the 2.8 in multiple. No, on the Need for Speed one. I know people said the Herrera RSR. Yeah, it has the name RSR as well, and that was a road version of that car. But this car, the 911 GT3, the RS is one of the best sounding engine, not just best sounding, and also the best looking. For me, the 911 GT3 RS is one of the greatest car of all time. You put the rivalry between the Nissan GTR and also this car, as you probably know, mostly they take the DNA for the circuit to the road version, the road version car as well. And another feature of the 911 GT3 was as it rear steer. If I correct me if I'm wrong, and let me know in the comment section as well. This car has the not just rear wheel drive and also the best sounding engine. Like how I always say that I got like many times as well. And it has a super light and has very lightweight stuff. Under the bonnet of this car, it's pretty much the most powerful engine at the production. The most powerful any power by Porsche. The 4-liter flat 6 engine, well, the normally aspirated engine you can hear of. The 491 horsepower, 461 Newton meters of torque with a 7-speed Porsche dual clutch gearbox, Porsche Doppelkupplung. If you know this, it's a double clutch gearbox as well. This car is 1420 kilograms as well. And some people say, alright, are you love the 911 GT3? In personally, yeah, I personally like 911 GT3. Mostly the newer version I love that one. I have the manual gearbox. This generation 991.1, it doesn't have a manual gearbox at all, which is in a normal GT3. Yeah, the 991.2, they have the bring back with the manual gearbox. That's pretty much I love to have the Porsche bring back the 911 GT3 with a manual gearbox. And another thing about this car, it's not just fast gear shifting, and also it has a fast engine, very good engine as well. And it has, okay, you might notice that people said, why does it look like a red? It's lava orange. It's an orange as well, and the ultraviolet. Look, the wheels are pretty cool as well. And the dark metal wheels are other colors as well, like GT silver, metallic, and white. It's pretty much okay. The ultraviolet is pretty much chrome. Yeah, it's a little bit dark. The wheels a bit. Yeah. You might think how much you gotta buy one of these things. I already have one of these things like a couple of years ago, and also 253 grand. Okay, I pretty much reviewed one of these in like a couple of times, including the old versus new 911 GT3 RS, and including the another twin sister of the in this version, which is a different um, company. I believe I remember it was the I believe it was the tuning company called Rob. Yeah, the Rob RGT 4.2. They have one of these things as well, both of them as well. You can check it on my previous one later on. Yeah, it cost 253 grand. Yes, I already have one of these things like a years ago. It is. Now you're probably thinking the road version we have already in this game. Yeah, I wish they have a racing version. Not the racing version. The 911 GT3R of the this generation, and also this one, the 992 generation as well. So we talking about the 991 generation, right? I There's another car which is based on this car as well, but it also raced in the WEC as well. This car is one of the car you may thinking of. This is a Porsche 911 RSR. You might think it would be another not RSR, right? It was 911 Carrera 2.7 RSR, right? No, it's not. It's not. That was the older one, the older 911 as well. This car is a racing version. Okay, the older 911 RSR. Street car also is real for racing as well. And also this car, you might think it. Wait, is this a race for the WEC back in the day? Back in the day, they have used one of these things for WEC, including a race against Ferrari, the Ferrari 488 GTE cars, the Corvette C7R, and also C8R as well. And another thing about this car, it has a I believe they have 7-speed gearbox. Okay, I pretty much no idea, but I do remember. But I believe this car, you may think it. Which this car getting in this game in Gran Turismo series? It's a from Gran Turismo Sport. You may notice about this car already in the Gran Turismo Sport already. You know the fun fact is this particular car. I pretty much drive one. I pretty much drive one of these things in the previous game as well. This car is not just raced on the Le Mans, and also the World Endurance Championship like Spa, Fuji, Sebring, the Sebring as well, and minimal track in the world, all over the world. I'll use one of these things. Oh yeah, the Sebring I talked about is a IMSA, which is inside. Let's say this car is not just the best sounding engine as well, and also another thing about this car is pretty much loud, very loud actually. Okay. Under the bonnet of this car is pretty much a little bit similar to the production car of the 911. It's pretty much a little bit power as well. 510 horsepower and 48 Newton meters of torque. It's say 509. I said before 510 as well. I say yeah, 510 horsepower, 488 Newton meters of torque on 4-liter flat 6 engine, and as well, and also weighs this car pretty much a super light as well, almost about half of half of half of 80% of the 911 GT3 RS weight. This one is a 1,242 kilograms as well. Another thing about the 911 RSR, not this one is raced on the WEC. He from the this particular 991 I believe. They raced on the it said 2017 and until what 2023. It's 2023 season they use on it. I believe that they use it until 2023 season WEC. They use it on this chassis, the GTE cars, and also they have a two version on it. This one here And also this the number 911. See, I can't. Some people said you can change the color of it later on. Yes, I can change the color later on as well. Cost this car 450 grand. Yes, it's a 450 grand. I want to buy one of these things. So we gotta change the color of this car. Don't worry about it. Yes, it's been a while actually. I haven't drive one of these things in the game. Well, actually, a couple of months ago, I tried one of these things in the an online lobby. Well, actually, it was the sports mode. Oh yeah, I totally forgot one thing about to say about this car. This car also in the Gran Turismo World Series. They use on the Gran Turismo World Series as well. In the occasionally, I say mostly Porsche's works driver in the esports. So I gotta change the different color as well. So glad I put it on. And I pretty much some people said, wait, why does it have a 7x7 AKMF color, which is based on the color used on the what the 911 GT3 R as well. And another I'm gonna put on. I'm not gonna lie. Right, there's a 24 hour as well. Okay, I got a GTE Pro. Okay, we're gonna use the GTE Pro for color as well. Yeah. If this thing fails to download, but I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna try. I will say hiya. Well, there you go. And there you go. What is okay? Okay. And also it was paid. Some of them wasn't paid. No, the free placement of it. Now, where are you gonna put on the 911 GT3, the RS, and also the RSR? So first the 911 GT3 RS, we gotta do. Okay, I gotta use the one of the track as well. Now, and Spa, and then the RSR. I gotta put the Le Mans because of the Le Mans just finished yesterday. We're gonna put this one here. Spa Francorchamps. Yeah, Spa-Francorchamps is one of the most high-speed intensified circuit of all time. It is actually one of the fastest track in the world, and also one of in the calendar of the Formula One. So let's get started anyway. Now you might thinking about the 911 GT3. The RSR is one of the greatest car of all time. One of the greatest car of all time, including the racing on the INSA and also WEC as well. Yeah, it's one of the best looking car of all time. Well, it is. Look at the seats. It's the seats from Race Tag. How cool is that? Yeah, people don't know what a Race Tag is. It's a racing seat as well. And then the wheels, it's from BBS. Yeah, it is BBS. And then you got an AP racing brakes as well. Hell. And then another thing about 911 RSR, I almost said the GT3. Yeah, it is. This one is the final year of the GTE Pro, GTE Amateur League class. I believe they use it on this car. The GTE Pro car as well. Before this one is replaced by the GT3 R last year. Well, about 2024 season of the WEC, and you might think, wait, this car has a lot of stuff as well. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. I said 7 speed. It's actually 6 speed. Sorry about that. Oh man, this car is. You might know things about this 911 RSR. This is the final year of the GT class of the this one before the replaced with GT3. It was 2023, and also the number that you may know, 75 year of the Porsche as well. 75 years of Porsche from 1948 to 2023. This one five. So I 27. This one 77 years of Porsches as well. Racing in the top category like Le Mans, the prototype Le Mans, and also GT car as well, including the FIA GT3 Club as well, the 911 platform as well. Yeah, the 911 GT3R. This one is an RSR. Okay, don't get confused. Okay, let's do another car. I just pressed the setting. Sorry about it. So the car. Oh, hang on. I just want to point out something. The TV, my TV is so loud as well. Another one about 911 GT3, the RS. This particular car, you might think it's the wrong version for the car. Yes, it's the wrong version of this car. And also, this one is the homologation for Porsche Carrera Cup as well. You might know already. The Carrera Cup, you may notice, is based on the production car as well. Include the 911 GT3 RS is the homologation for the two occasions. The GT3R for the FIA GT3 series and also the Carrera Cup of Porsche's one mate race. It was the simple explanation. I maybe say like that, but this one is pretty much I don't know about the technical inspection about this one as well. But this one, the 911 GT3 RS, always be the one of the greatest car of all time, including the 911 the 911 Turbo as well, the newer 911 Turbo. I pretty much love the 911 Turbo, but this car, even today's standard, the 911 GT3 is already best sounding as well, and also dominating on the Nürburgring, and you may notice. Yes, it is. So we have a lot of stuff. This car has the roll cage as well. The roll cage from factory as well. This one it has the bucket seats and many more, and also this one, the carbon ceramic brakes. This thing 7,000 pounds on a set of the carbon ceramic brakes as well. Yeah, it is actually. The most expensive one is the carbon ceramic brakes for the Porsche. The high performance version of the 911, like 911 Turbo, Cayenne Turbo, Panamera Turbo, the 911 GT3 and GT3 RS, and many more cars. Mostly have the Porsche cars that have the carbon ceramic brakes. They have the higher and also mostly expensive one as well. Yeah, I kind of pretty much love explanation of it as well. But mostly technical technical explanation, I can't say it, but mostly they have all those. So, so thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Gran Turismo 7 and any other video on this channel, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, how you like, and also on TikTok. I put a link in the description box below. If every time I put it on every all the video as well. See you guys in the next video and also next stream as well. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.